You might be asking yourself, why are we at a truck stop in an ambulance in the middle of Iowa? Stay tuned and find out. First, we gotta catch some sleep. Tomorrow I'll wake up and explain what's going on. Stay tuned for more. Hello everybody, coming to you live from the side of the highway in Wyoming. I have a lot to catch you up on, and first I will explain why I'm looking so rough is because I was sick for the past 2 days. So let's start from the beginning. Alright, so let's back up. For a few months, Viant and I have been looking to get either a van or a bus or a box truck or something that can replace the RV, that we can kind of travel in a little bit and do road trips on the side and haul some stuff if we need to haul stuff for the house. So we've been looking, finally landed on this ambulance. The description was great. It said no issues, everything was perfect, everything was running. We called it was sold by the fire department of the city, a city in Wisconsin. Called the guy that was the manager of the fleet, talked to him, asked him all the questions that you ask about the transmission. Does the oil need to be changed? Are the batteries good to go? Are the tires good? We had a whole list that we went through with him just to check everything. And we called him twice, and both times he said everything's good to go. It's plug and play. You can take it straight from here and drive it all the way across the country. No problem, no issues. So we go to pick up the ambulance. We get the ambulance. We drive it to some family members in the Midwest, park there overnight. The next morning we wake up, the truck won't start. Stop. We cannot get the truck to start. Not only that, but the battery, the compartment where the batteries open is locked and we can't get it open. So if I come over here to show you if I can remember where it's at, yeah. This guy right here, the lock won't work. So basically we had to undo these 4 bolts, pull it out, and use some wrenches, some pliers to pinch the 2 things that make it come open. Because originally we thought it was a battery issue. So we go, get it open, take the batteries out. We don't have a battery tester or anything. We have really minimal tools. So we go replace the batteries, put them back in, truck still won't start. Called the guy from the city, asked him, okay, is there something you didn't tell us? And finally he said that he would call around and double check with the mechanics that worked on the truck and everything. And I guess the fire department was plugging in because it's a diesel truck, the ambulance, 7.3 liter international. And they were plugging it in to warm it up for the block heater to start it. So we don't know for certain, but it might be the glow plugs We don't know. We just can't really diagnose it because we're not at our place. Everything's kind of, complicated. So basically what we decided to do was drive straight back from Wisconsin all the way back to Oregon, straight, and take some little power naps here and there. So after we got the engine running, we gave the ambulance a thorough cleaning, and we set up the back so we can camp in the ambulance along the way. We set up a little temporary bed in the back and hit the road. But the main concern that we have is we didn't want to shut off the engine too long for it to cool down and not restart. So we have been shutting it off here and there, or if not, we've been letting it idle. But here comes the fun part of the story. But first, a word from today's sponsor. This waterproof heated jacket and heated vest are the ultimate accessories to fight against chilly weather. With 12 pockets, adjustable cuffs, and 3 heating options, this waterproof jacket has a lot to offer. The 12-volt high-capacity battery can heat the jacket up to 158 degrees within seconds and can provide heat for 3.5 hours to up to 12 hours. This IHOOD jacket has 35% more heating capabilities than other heated jackets and features 6 carbon fiber heating elements to generate heat for multiple core body areas. With the 4-in-1 control switch, you can choose what area of the jacket to heat, and you can also choose from 3 heating levels ranging from low to high. The LED light can also be turned off while the jacket continues to provide heat. This IHOOD jacket is completely waterproof and machine washable, and it also includes a detachable hood. It's great for those cold, chilly days and the perfect accessory for outdoor activities. The multiple pockets offer amazing storage capabilities and include waterproof zippers. The IHOOD heated vest features a 7.4 volt battery that provides heat for up to 20 hours. The battery can be stored inside the vest, and the vest has 2 exterior pockets for extra storage. The battery can also be used to charge other devices such as phones or cameras, which is really convenient. The IHOOD vest has 3 heating areas and carbon fiber heating panels that heat up to 158 degrees. With 30% more heating area than other vests on the market, the IHOOD vest is sure to keep you warm in chilly weather. The vest features 3 heating options ranging from low to high and can be adjusted with the control switch. The LED light shows which option is selected, and the light can be turned off while the jacket is still on. The hood can be easily stored in the collar of the vest and taken out when needed to provide an extra layer of warmth. The vest can be worn underneath large jackets or by itself. It's great for an extra layer of warmth while camping, running errands, or walking on the beach. The IHOOD vest and waterproof jacket make great gifts for the holidays, and IHOOD also offers other colors and styles of outerwear. Stay warm this winter and keep the cold at bay with the IHOOD heated vest and jacket. Special thank you to IHOOD for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to it. So, we get on the road, we start to drive down I-80, and we notice that we have a flat tire. At this point, we were unsure of the severity of the flat tire, so we put air in the tire to measure how fast we were losing air pressure to gauge the situation. It was around 1 a.m. and we had to wait until the next day around 8 a.m. for the mechanics at the truck stop to take a look at it. How fun. The back is a dually, so only one of them was flat, and I believe it was the passenger side. It was the driver's side inside tire. So it was the driver's side inside tire. So we ended up stopping at the world's largest truck stop, which was kind of crazy. We were up until 2 a.m. because we were trying to figure out what to do. A little challenging because it's not necessarily like a truck, but sometimes regular tire places can't do heavy duty stuff like this. So anyways, that was challenging. We figured out it was the valve that had been rusted through. Here's another fun fact. The guy of the city told us that the truck has pretty much just some surface rust, nothing too bad, and yeah, that's not true at all. Check this out. Yeah, I don't know if I would call that surface rust. I don't know if you can see it. So, and then underneath is a little rusty as well. So the valve over here, I can't remember which one goes to the inside, but one of these ones that goes to the inside tire, the valve had rusted and it was leaking air. So thankfully it wasn't a flat tire. So the guys in the morning at the truck service center were able to replace it, and I cannot say enough good things about this TA service at the I-80. The guy helped us so much. He went into town, which is like 30 minutes away, and went to like 5 different stores to find the exact valve, and yeah, got it for us and installed it, and we were back on the road, and he was really helpful and really nice, so that was cool. But here's where the fun part kicks in. I woke up that morning super sick. I'm still not feeling well. Definitely feeling better, but oh my god. So the day after that we get the flat tire from the valve, I spend the whole day just throwing up and being sick and just feeling absolutely terrible and nauseous and just terrible while Viant drives and we continue west. So I haven't filmed for the past like day and a half because I have just been hanging on, and if I'm not my usual chipper self, it's because I am still not feeling very well. I feel better on the way up, but still not completely well. So we have been cruising west. We don't want to stop the engine for too long because we're worried it won't restart. So we have just been taking power naps and moving along. And now we are in Wyoming, so we're actually making it somewhere. And so it's the morning, I think it's about 8 a.m. or something like that. We are going to go to a truck stop and relive our van life days to take a shower, kind of refresh ourselves, because I would very much like to feel better and feel a little fresh for the drive back. So come with us as we journey west back to our place on the Oregon coast with the new ambulance, and just pray that everything goes well and we can make it home, because that's really all we want to do. After we get home, we'll go and diagnose any issues that pop up. But yeah, crazy adventure. Life is wild. So let's keep moving to the truck stop. One more thing to mention, lesson learned for us. We thought, since this was coming from the fire department, that the people would be a little bit more trustworthy in their description, and even on the phone when we called to ask all of our questions and asked about the rust and everything like that. I feel like the guy was a little bit dishonest, because first, about the rust, it's definitely not just some surface rust. As I didn't even show you the undercarriage, but it is definitely beyond surface rust, because we know what surface rust looks like. So that's super frustrating. Yeah, and also, again, the guy told us multiple times, the truck is good to go, plug and play, you can just start it up, drive right off, everything is good. And the frustrating part is, like, it was everything but good. Like, literally the day after we started having issues with the truck. I think when we went to go pick it up, they had brought it in and started it before we got there so that it would start up easy. And yeah, the day after we start to have issues, we start to go down the rabbit hole of, okay, what's wrong? It won't start. We have to leave. What can we do? Blah, blah, blah. And it's a long journey. And we told him that over the phone. We have a long way to go. Is there anything that needs to be replaced or fixed before we take this long journey? And he said, nope, everything's good. Everything works great. Nothing's wrong. And yeah, dang. All right, so I'm gonna try to stay positive about the situation because it's really all you can do. So let's go to the truck stop and start the day. Also, I forgot to mention one more thing. There is something wrong with the belt system. We don't know what. We thought it was the idler pulley. We replaced the idler pulley and it's still not working. Well, it's working, but it's really squeaky. And yeah, so we're gonna have to diagnose that. Again, another thing that we called to ask the guy, is there anything wrong with it? And he said, nope, nothing is wrong. And yeah. Alrighty, back on the road. All right, we made it to the truck stop. I'm gonna go take a nice shower, make ourselves feel new again. It's really dry here. It's interesting to be back in somewhere where it's so dry. My hair is really staticky, so it's sticking to my face. So we're gonna leave the Peanut, let her have her lunch in there. So she's having some nice little chicken. And yeah, does it bring back memories of life and van life with Dan the Van? Yeah, this is not our first truck stop shower. We've done quite a few over the years when we were traveling in our van. So wait until you see. Hopefully this one is nice like how they usually are. We'll see, and I'll show you guys. So this one is rather small, but welcome to the truck stop shower.
Usually they are not like that. Usually they are pretty nice, especially the one from Love's.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a good experience using Love's truck stops. This one is not bad, but it's
very small.
A little small. So, shower in there, little bench right there. Yeah. So now we're just gonna take turns and shower up for the road. So let's go. Oh my gosh. Do you feel like a new person?
I feel like Paul Newman. I'm a new man.
Oh man, wow. What it does to have a shower for your mental health and just the overall feeling refreshing, feels nice, everything's good. So, back on the road, direction towards Idaho. Let's go. The scariest part of when we get back to the ambulance is, will it start?
But it's warm enough right now. So
Yeah, should be good.
should be okay.
All right, let's check on my little Peanut. Oh my God, hello! Were you sleeping in there? Oh, oh. Hello, little Peanut. Hi. Hi, little bean. My little sleepy dog. So, once we get back to our place, I will give you guys a full tour of the ambulance, show you everything about it. Quick tour. This is the back. So we got a bench here. This is a little bed that we got from Walmart, just to make it back to our place. Got a bunch of storage up here, a seat right here, and a little walkway right here to the front.
To the cockpit.
To the cockpit. Yeah. So that's a little rundown of the inside. Quick rundown. And full tour coming soon. Let's get back on the road. First, let's start it.
Cool, the engine was still warm.
Oh my god.
We showered quick enough, man.
So stressful. So incredibly freaking stressful. Alright, so gonna pack everything up and go up front with my little Peanut and Viant and then get back on the road. So let's roll. Now that I was starting to feel better, I decided to catch up on some work while we drove. Turning into a really stressful. So the problems just keep popping up. So we were just driving, we're in western Wyoming, and now the brake light and ABS light came on. So we pulled over to try to take a look at it and see what's going on. And when we stop, we didn't turn the engine off, and when Viant releases the brake pedal, the engine revs. So we don't even know what that could be. So basically we're gonna try to drive to the first truck stop that we can find with the service center to just be there while we try to diagnose the issue and see if we can make it back. So cross your fingers for us. It's just really, really rough travel for us. I'm super frustrated. I don't know, you'd think you could trust people that they work for the city or the fire department, but I guess not. It's just pretty crazy to me that somebody from the city and or fire department can just straight up lie like that and be like, yeah, everything's ready to go, nothing's wrong, nothing's broken, it's ready to go, it's in great shape. And here we are, just literally 3 days after we picked it up with just issue after issue after issue after issue. So anyways, we're gonna try to make it to a truck stop and see what's going on. Sucks. So we just stopped at a truck stop, as you can see over here.
The beep, sorry.
Let me get out. I don't know if you can see, but the brake light and the ABS light are on.
And now, when I remove my feet from the brake pedal, the brake starts to rev.
The engine starts to rev.
The engine starts to rev. Never see that.
So we are going to try to figure it out, I guess. We're still pretty far from our place. At this point, we really just want to make it back. We're both really, really tired, and it's just a lot of stress and anxiety to go through when, again, we were reassured multiple times that the truck was good to go, would be totally fine to drive, and there's no issues with the truck, and we literally have had nothing but issues since we picked it up. So frustrated is, I don't know if it's the good word, but yeah. All right, so now we're gonna try to figure this out, so wish us luck. All right, so we turned the truck off, checked the brake fluid, checked the brake lines. No brake fluid leak that we can see, and the brake fluid is good. So
still have the light on the dashboard?
Yeah, there's still the ABS light on the dashboard. The brake light went away.
Oh, the ABS light went away.
Okay, now both lights went away. Oh my god. And anyways, the cruise control is not working at all anymore, and it was previously. We had turned on the master electric to make the electricity in the back work, because I am trying to upload a video while we drive using the internet that I have, the mobile internet. But I can't anymore because I need to have my computer plugged in, and without the master electric on, we have no electricity in the back, in the cabin. So we're just really stressed out and really frustrated, and I don't know, we're just really hoping just to make it back to our place, because if we experience issues when we're at home, it's a little bit less stressful because we have other vehicles where we can go get parts. We have tools. We can take our time to diagnose everything and figure stuff out. And in the middle of nowhere in Wyoming, we cannot. So we're trying to do everything we can to make it back and make it back safely, but it's rough, you guys. It is rough. So I just cross my fingers that everything goes well and we can make it back. Alright, so somehow, some way, we're still on the road. The lights went off and now the cruise control is working again. So that's sort of a mystery.
My little theory. I think it's the ghost from the ambulance.
Yeah, yeah. Me and Vion think that potentially we have ghosts in here, that maybe we need to like sage the ambulance to get them away. But anyways, we are just gonna try to drive straight back because we just want to get back to our place, so we have tools and an extra vehicle if we need to like run and get parts or things like that. So yeah, operation full speed ahead back to the ranch. We'll probably stop an hour here and there to maybe take a nap, but we're just gonna try to drive straight through. Look, we just made it to Idaho. So we're almost there, sort of. I guess, in the grand scheme of things. But it's really beautiful, it's pretty nice out. The sun is really just baking us, so it's kind of hot a little bit. But anyways, we're just gonna try to enjoy the road and continue on, little by little. are in western or central Idaho. I'm not sure actually. I have to check the maps. But we are driving, and while Vion was driving with the cruise control, it just turned off and the brake and ABS light came back on. So it's starting to get dark. We're gonna pull over at the next truck stop on the highway to turn off the car and see if, I don't know, turn it off and see what happens and try to figure it out. But this is by far the most stressful trip we've ever done. Most stressful road trip ever. I really just want to make it back to our place. That's all I want to do. Like, we're gonna drive straight back as fast as we can. And I just cross my fingers that we even make it, because with how everything is going, it is not going well. So
You can explain that we cannot like do the night here because we are not sure if we start the next morning if the engine cool down. So we only can do like short stop.
yeah. Another thing that's really hard on us, that's making it extra difficult, is we are worried to turn the car off for more than like an hour or 2 hours, because we're worried that it won't start again, because we're not completely sure about the block heater glow plug battery situation. And when we were in the Midwest, the day after we got it, we couldn't get it to start. And again, we didn't know if it was a battery issue, a glow plug, block heater, sensor, I don't know. So we're worried to turn it off for more than an hour or two. So we can't really sleep for longer than like an hour, 2 hours, until we have to wake up and turn the car back on and let it idle for a while and same. So that's just adding a whole nother layer of complication to this trip. Oh man, I just really want to make it back. Totally sucks.
Right now. Okay, let me turn this off. Alright.
Do you want to let it sit for a minute, or?
I don't know, let's just try to see very fast. Well, the ABS came back like the last time,
Yeah.
and after it went off too. Maybe I should drive just to see if it go off. I'll go by the gas station we need.
Careful of these cars.
Oh, went off too.
Alright, so we just shut off the car, as you saw, and restarted it, and they both went off. But we don't know if the cruise control works still or not. Also, the horn isn't working. And yeah. At this point, we're just like praying to make it back to our place. Pretty stressful. First, we gotta get gas, so. Oh, this is turning out to be an extremely stressful trip. So, we just pulled into a truck stop and we are gonna do our 2-hour nap, wake up, start the truck, do another nap, I think, and then hit the road again, because at this point we just really want to be back at our place, because we don't want anything major to go wrong while we're on the road. And yeah, it's just really disappointing because we were really looking forward to enjoying this trip, and I was gonna do some nice videos for you guys of us traveling and kind of like experience life on the road with us, a nice little road trip, see some stuff along the way, enjoy some of the sights, go a little bit off the beaten path, and we are doing everything but that. Like, it's pretty much the complete opposite of that, so it's bad. So time for bed, and we'll get back at it tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is bright and early, and I am tired, if you can't see. I spent the whole night waking up every 2 hours to start the truck, just to, I don't know, make sure that it stays warm or whatever. I don't know. We're just a little scared to let it go all night in the event that it won't start, so we just want to make it home. And so we are on the final stretch home. Viant got a good night's rest because he was really tired, because he had a really hard couple days in the beginning taking care of me when I was sick and stuff, and dealing with everything, so he needed a solid night. So it was my turn to manage the truck. Anyways, just fingers crossed that everything goes well and we make it back. I did some research last night, and I am thinking that it's potentially an ABS sensor that's causing the cruise control and the ABS lights come on, but we'll see. That's just a guess. When we get back, we'll plug in our code reader and see what it says. But yeah, I'm excited to be back at the ranch and have our tools and another vehicle to go and fix things if we need to fix things. What about you?
Same, I just can't wait to be home. And we'll fix what needs to be fixed.
Yeah. So it's a new day. I'm hoping today is a good day, and we're gonna try to stay positive, because sometimes that's all you can do. So back on the road, we're driving through Idaho and through Oregon, and then we will be home. Let's roll.
How a dog can be more comfy than this?
Yeah. Okay, little update. So we are in Oregon, driving through Eastern Oregon. So far everything's alright. Viant just started to use the cruise control and it's working. we did a little bit of research, and we think maybe it's the ABS control module or one of the sensors.
Or the clock spring.
Or the clock spring, I don't know. It's kind of like beginning research. We didn't really get too far down the rabbit hole. So anyways, at least we have maybe like a direction to go down. But yeah, so far so good. I don't want to jinx anything. But yeah, we ended up turning on the electricity in the back so that I can work on the computer a little bit. So I've been uploading some stuff, doing some emails and stuff like that with our mobile internet. And yeah, just cruising along. We are, I think, about like 5 or 6 hours until we get back to the ranch, and all of us cannot wait to be back at our place, so we don't have this stress of being stranded and stuck looming over the back of us. So yeah, just gonna continue to cruise through Oregon, and destination Pacific Pines Ranch. Still cruising across Oregon. We are gonna stop right now, or in a little while, to grab something to eat, take a little break. I'm gonna go back and check on all of my stuff uploading in the back, and we're just gonna keep on rolling. It's really beautiful, really scenic. I love Oregon. Just in general, it's really gorgeous. So yeah, let's continue. Alright, little update. So we are getting close to the ranch, and the ABS and the brake light just came back on. So I don't know.
Have to investigate for sure.
Yeah, we are gonna have to do a little bit of diagnostics in the next few days and figure it out. I just at this point, I am not gonna stop. I'll have a little bit of worries until we are back at our place. And once we're back at our place, I'll feel much better about everything. But yeah, how you doing?
Pretty right.
Other than that, everything else is doing okay for the most part. The squeaking in the pulley system, the belt system, is still squeaking. That's been happening since we got the truck, even though we replaced the idler pulley, which we thought that was the issue of the squeaking, so we'll have to investigate that too. But yeah, we're in the...
I don't know if you will start cold.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really turn it off more than 2 hours for the last 4 days.
Yeah, that's also true. So the first day that we're back, we're gonna let it sit overnight and try to start it in the morning and see if kind of like the truck will start, or if we need new batteries, replace the batteries, see if it's the glow plugs or the there's one sensor, I forget what it's called, that it could be as well, ignition something sensor. So yeah, it's just basically like another puzzle to figure out. But at least we're back in Oregon. The air is full of moisture, everything is green and beautiful, and there's pine trees everywhere, and I absolutely love it here. So yeah, almost back, and I'll check back in once we are back at Pacific Pines Ranch. All right, we are almost back to the ranch. So we stopped to get gas, turned off the truck, turned it back on. The ABS light went off again. So just a little update on that. We're almost back home. Once we're home, again, we will kind of run through everything, and
I guess the big update will be tomorrow morning when we try to start it with cold engine.
yeah, tomorrow morning we're gonna let the truck sit all night and not start it like we've been doing all on the road. So that will be interesting to see if the truck starts, and if not, we will kind of go down the diagnostic route of trying a few different things that we have in mind. So yeah, that was probably one of the most stressful road trips that we've been on in a long time.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that again, oh my gosh.
Don't trust anybody, just go to check with your own eyes.
Yeah. Whatever, everything's a lesson in life if you look at it like that, so just try to see the positive in things and learn from experience, because experience is the best teacher. So yeah, we're just gonna head back to the ranch, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow morning and let you know how everything is going. So happy to be back on the coast. It is absolutely magical here. I mean, look at this, watch. Pacific Ocean, just here. It's so humid and cool and peaceful, and Viant and I just love it so much. Peeps too, it seems. Oh, little lady. I'm sure she'll be happy to be back too. I mean, look at this. All right, so back to the ranch. Check in with you guys when we get back. All right, you guys, we made it back to the ranch. Here we are at home. I am so incredibly thankful that we made it back. You can't imagine how happy we are to be back at our place, and yeah, That was one of the craziest road trips we've done, and we've done quite a few crazy road trips in the past, but that one was probably the most stressful. Not very fun and relaxing and adventurous like we were hoping to have. But sometimes life just doesn't work out the way that you planned for it to work out, and you just gotta go with the flow. So we did. We made it back home. I'm super freaking happy we're back home. Good morning, everybody. We just woke up, slept in a little bit today because we were really tired from all of the road and the stress and everything. So we let the truck sit all night at our place, and now we are going to try to start it since the first time that we got it running after we picked it up. I'm nervous, to be honest. I know everything will be okay in the end, but just, yeah. So anyways, we just woke up, made coffee, which is why I'm in my morning face. Don't judge. So
time to check it out.
Yeah. Oh, all right, Vion's gonna jump in and start it. So I don't know, pray for us or something. Oh my God! Oh my God, oh my God.
The battery seems to be a little bit weak, I don't know if you noticed.
Oh my God.
But
I could cry right now. I could cry. Maybe I will.
is this some kind of like black magic or voodoo from Chicago that didn't make it start? I don't know.
I don't know. We are definitely gonna have to like sage the ambulance because maybe there's like bad spirits inside or something. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I think no matter what, we might change the batteries because I'm not sure they have enough cranking amps. The batteries are fine. We tested them individually and they're good, but I just don't know if they're strong enough to start the engine. Maybe we need, yeah, maybe we need ones with stronger cranking amps. Oh man.
Wow. A little bit less stress. Now we have to check out the serpentine belt. The squeaking is pretty intense.
Yeah.
So we are happy that no pulley like broke down on the road also.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear, but the yeah, the belt system, there's a little bit of like squeaking. I don't know if you can hear it on camera. So that's something we are going to have to go through and fix. We replaced the idler pulley already, and that didn't change anything. So we need to dive a little bit further into that and see what it could be. And then we need to fix this little ABS cruise control brake issue. And yeah, so I'm just so incredibly happy that we made it home.
But don't worry, the truck is good to go, like nothing to do, like no problem at all.
Yeah, that was probably one of the most stressful road trips of my life, just for the fact that I was worried that we were gonna either be stuck at the mechanic shop for like quite a while and have to have the truck fixed before we could go back, or I was worried that we were gonna have to ship it back, which would have really sucked because that would have been like at least $2,000. So pretty glad we made it back. We didn't have to do any of those. We're at our place, we have tools, we have our other cars so that we can kind of like work on it. And yeah, things are looking up. I'm just so thankful we made it back. I know this wasn't my typical kind of like, I don't know, I try to keep my videos a little bit on the positive side because there's enough negativity in the world. So thanks for riding along with us on this crazy journey. Thanks for watching, as always. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
So it didn't start this morning.
So the ambulance is here. Stay tuned in the future. I am gonna do a full tour of the ambulance and show you guys everything, the engine, the back, the compartments, all about it, all the different features and functions and things like that. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Help support our channel by leaving a comment, liking, and sharing this video. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with our projects and adventures on Pacific Pines Ranch. We put out new videos every Saturday and sometimes even during the week, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any. Okay, bye.